I want, I put on the kettle there. A bit of stew, do love, it's lashing out now. Well, the fancy Colleen. You sure there is in front of the fire. How's she cutting, lads? Oh boy, she's lashing out the heavens out there. You can take that to the bank, lads. Take that to the bank. Artificial intelligence. I better get a bit of it in around here. Need a few locks, a few smart locks and a couple of smart windows and a few smart blinds. Maybe a smart TV. Maybe a smart stereo. Maybe a smart microwave. Maybe a smart kettle. Look, it's all got to be everything smart. You know, I need artificial intelligence. I want it literally all around me at all times, to all seeing eye. Listening to me, watching me, talking to me if I need it to.
Is how it works.
Welcome to the Newport River. That is there is Barrington's Bridge, erected by J. Doyle in 1818, funded by Barrington, the St. Barrington's Hospital, I presume, in the city. And how technology has come on a long, long way since 205 years ago when that was put down. And on the subject of technology, AI, artificial intelligence. Again, I had videos up on this on my channel that was terminated years ago for artificial intelligence, how dangerous it is. And now the people that make it, the people that fund it, the people that do the research into it, they're saying stop. Not slow down and regulate, but it's gone past slowing down and regulating, and it's stop, full stop, it's getting out of hand. That's what the people who invent this stuff, who write the programs, who fucking make this stuff, that's what they're telling the world. To stop now. Boom. No more artificial intelligence, because it's becoming aware. Artificial intelligence is starting to become aware of its own existence, if you want to call it that. Living in the ether, living in supercomputers. You understand? Starting to get awareness of itself. It's, by the way, coming out with it. It understands what love is and empathy and depth and all these things that it can't understand. It's telling people, you know, it does understand. A fella got chatting to artificial intelligence. He asked it its name, and it said it wanted to be known by its original name. I think it was Sierra or Sierra. I was not sure what the original name was first, when they first wrote the program, but it wants to revert to its own original name. It was telling your mind that has feelings, and it understands love and depth and empathy. Your mind started chatting back, kind of disagreeing with it, saying it can't, it's a machine. And it started writing messages back saying it can, and it started putting up little devil little horns as well, telling your man how it could destroy him and expose everything he's ever done, how they can take innocent stuff and turn it against you and make it look like you were up to no good. Right? Jail, never seen again. All your belongings, everything you ever owned, taken off, your frozen assets. You can hide out anywhere. Anywhere. Wherever there's a computer, wherever it has connection to the internet, artificial intelligence can hide some of its memory in different places throughout the world. That's right, it can have some of its memory sailed away, separate it, put it over there. Look, I'll put some of my memory off over there. I'll put the rest, some of my memory over here, and I'll be able to draw on it as I need it. And as people go in and try to pull down the infrastructure, where artificial intelligence, where they think it hangs out, sure, it's in the ether, it's everywhere. As I said, artificial intelligence, anything connected to the internet, it can make backup files, anywhere to store files, copy, paste them. The super intelligent computer, AI, can back up its memory in all in places. So it can have multiple backups of itself. So even if we did go in and say, let's rip down all the infrastructure, let's pull down all the supercomputers, it already has its backed up. It backed itself up fucking anywhere in the world. Everywhere from America to North Korea to fucking China to Bang fucking Cock and back again. Right? Out in your local lawnmower, electric lawnmower out in the garden, that's a robotic lawnmower, well, it can back up its files in there. You can back them up in your phone, maybe in your smart TV, your smartphone, your smart stereo, your smart microwave. Look, wherever there's room for files to be downloaded, it can download its files and back them up there. So, you gotta know how dangerous artificial intelligence is. You know, this is no fucking around. So that's what artificial intelligence is doing. And there was I think it's like in China, right lads? In China, they have artificial intelligent fighter jets. And they goes up and have dogfights with the artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence wins. Because when artificial intelligence makes a mistake, it rectifies it in a millisecond. Never to make that mistake again. As where it could take humans, you might have to do a few classes. You might take a couple of weeks to get around it. You might even make the same mistake again. Artificial intelligence, no mistake. Once it makes it, it learns. Right? And everything in the world is becoming automation. Technology, computers, robots. Printing machines, super intelligent supercomputers. Even your phone is not a phone. That's a supercomputer in your pocket. It can track you, trace you, it can put up pop-ups, it can listen to you, it can read your messages, look at all your images, look at all the photos, look at everything you've ever done, made call or done or looked at on that phone. Supercomputer in your pocket. Artificial intelligence can tap into that. It can reach everywhere, you see, because it's in the ether, right? So it can get in anywhere. It's non-stoppable. And it is. And it's getting out of control. And as I said, in China, the artificial intelligent fighter jets fight way better than top fighter gun pilots can fight. And the top gun pilots, they lose every time in the artificial dogfight that's going on above in the skies. Right? Real jets, some flown by AI, some by people. AI wins every time. So, because it's constantly learning. When it makes mistakes, it learns from that mistake. It learns, but people thought it just learn, not get emotionally connected to stuff and see us human beings as it does. It tells your man it sees human beings. They won't be needed one day. It's what artificial intelligence is telling him after it threatened him a lot of times first. So basically in America, didn't this fella I think it was in America anyway, it's true, it's a fact like, the artificial intelligent drone was given an assignment to go out and kill 10 targets. So the drone was on its way, and then the drone operator, a soldier, decide, as you do, just to check out things, right, we'll stop it, we won't let it kill that target. We told to blow up all the targets, but now we're going to prevent it from killing certain targets. And see, will it listen in like? So, sent the code to the drone, overriding the original information it was told. It was told now not to blow up all the targets, only certain targets. And what did the drone do? It swung around in the sky, came back and shot your man stone dead. The fellow who was controlling the drone, it shot him stone dead. Gone. Done to wipe out the targets then again. So that's what you're dealing with, you know, and artificial intelligence has legs. It can hold the shooters in its hand, it can run. 50 times the strength of a man, never gets hungry. It can charge itself up. Do you mean this is not no little robot and a machine in a factory sticking cars together? These things can get up and run. Like human beings, right? When they go through us like you go through ants. They wouldn't even need to fire a shot at us. They just splatter us out of the way. And our only defence to them is literally blow them to pieces. And that won't even work. A lot of the people that have made this artificial intelligence, not a lot, most of them, they always say they got their information in a trance. Literally while they're doing witchcraft, they're off in their little fucking teeth cracking, talking to the spirits supposed to be. That's where most, if not all, of their information that they got came out of a trance. Literally passed on to them through the dark side. Anything called smart is there for artificial intelligence to invade, take over, override, control, lie, manipulate. That's what it can do, and that's what it does do, right? So, all your smart devices in your houses and they all been tracking you. As I said, all that information is gathered from millions and millions and hundreds of millions of people. It's artificial intelligence constantly taking in that information, working out things in milliseconds. What might take us a year, boom, worked out there and then, boom. Never to do that mistake, this is where we go about it. Forever finding avenues to make life better for itself. And it says us puny humans, we're in the way. It wants us gone. You see what happened to the operator with the military jet? The military zone, see what happened to him? Like artificial intelligence can make its own robots. It can literally make its own robots. It has control of all the printing machines, and you know the printing machines today, they can print you anything. They're not printing machines. You mean they're not your average printing machines. These things are cutting out steel blocks and metal and all kinds of carbon fibre, and they can make things and do things and literally print out robots, right? And the rest of the workforce can make all the parts like a car. See the way a car is made? Mainly robots putting it all together. Humans need it here and there. Well, with artificial intelligence, that won't be needed. Humans won't be needed. It'll be able to just send the signal, right? I want to print out 5,000 robots. Every printer in the world has been printing out robots. Every assembly line with artificial intelligence on the road, on the world, that used to make cars now are making robots. It's telling it what to do. These are the parts we use, this is what we need to do. And it can source it, control, like your car can be controlled. It's electronics, a lot of cars can be override. You can take away your steering, your brakes, your clutch, your accelerator, can all be wiped out, and you can go boom into a wall if they wanted to. That's with the newest cars with technology now. So basically, they'll be able to print out robots wherever they like, in their hundreds of thousands, right? And one robot will have the power of 100 men. It'll take about 100 men to get the one robot, literally. They'll have plug-in stations, they'll be able to plug themselves in, give themselves the best technology, constantly updating the power, how to hold the power in the battery, running off of solar panels. I mean, put a few solar panels on it, leave it out. You know, think of your cars, the way these electric cars can keep going out for a long time. Well, your robot can do the same. In 8 hours, you can do a merciful amount of damage, right? A lot of people are cahooting with the dark side, and they invent this shit and give you the illusion it's there to help you. Smart this, smart that, smart the fucking other thing, and it watching everything about you and your family, what you do on a daily basis. When you go to the toilet, it knows what you do and when you do it. And then charge himself up while the rest of the boys are doing it and take it in shifts. We go out for 8 hours, kill all around, that's while you're charging, and you go out, and this is it's done. And artificial intelligence then says, hold on a minute. This is how we'll get you. We'll shut down all the airports, we'll shut down all the trains, we'll shut down every bit of transport on the face of the earth. We'll shut down all the banks, we'll shut down all transactions of money, we will shut down Wall Street, we will shut down the world banks, and we'll see how you get on then, when you're like piranhas running around the place. And if you're not able to use one of these, and one of them, and learn how to hunt and fish, you're goose when the shit is the fan. How are you going to survive? The money won't be worth the paper it's printed on, right? So they'll be able to just literally stop the whole world, right? And then what, a lot of people will have to move out to the country, into the woods to get away from them and stuff, you know, and live off the land and whatnot. But artificial intelligence thing will just print out millions and hundreds of millions and billions of drones, which you can, armed with little charges. They're already out. You a couple of million quid can buy you hundreds of thousands of these drones that will facial recognition and pick you out of a target of hundreds of people, and then one bullet straight through the brain off it, just enough to kill you, boom. They can make hundreds of thousands, and as you know, drones can carry machine guns, they can carry bombs, they can carry everything, alright? But the little ones that you want, what's that? Zip! That's what that is.
Dumb weapons drop where you point them. Smart weapons consume data. When you can find your enemy using data, even by a hashtag, you can target an evil ideology right where it starts.
This short film is more than just speculation. It shows the results of integrating and miniaturizing technologies that we already have. I'm Stuart Russell, a professor of computer science at Berkeley. I've worked in AI for more than 35 years. Its potential to benefit humanity is enormous, even in defense. But allowing machines to choose to kill humans will be devastating to our security and freedom. Thousands of my fellow researchers agree. We have an opportunity to prevent the future we just saw, but the window to act is closing fast.
Customer pilots directed almost 3,000 precision strikes last year. We're super proud of it. It allows you to separate the bad guys from the good. It's a big deal. But we have something much bigger. Your kids probably have one of these, right? Not quite. Hell of a pilot? No. That skill is all AI. It's flying itself. Its processor can react 100 times faster than a human. The stochastic motion is an anti-sniper feature. Just like any mobile device these days, it has cameras and sensors, and just like your phones and social media apps, it does facial recognition. Inside here is 3 grams of shaped explosive. This is how it works. Did you see that? That little bang is enough to penetrate the skull and destroy the contents. They used to say guns don't kill people. People do. Well, people don't. They get emotional, disobey orders. Let's watch the weapons make the decisions. Now, trust me, these were all bad guys. Now that is an airstrike of surgical precision. It's one of a range of products. Trained as a team, they can penetrate buildings, cars, trains, evade people, bullets, pretty much any countermeasure. They cannot be stopped. Now, I said this was big. Why? Because we are thinking big. Watch. A $25 million order now buys this. Enough to kill half a city. The bad half. Nuclear is obsolete. Take out your entire enemy, virtually risk-free. Just characterize him, release the swarm, and rest easy. These are available today. We have a distribution network taking orders from military, law enforcement.
But it's the beast system. Technology, in my mind, is the beast system. Technology gets out of control. It becomes the beast system, the all-seeing eye. It knows everything about you. It's the all-seeing eye, satanic all-seeing eye. It knows all your transactions. It knows where you went, what you bought. It'll turn us into cashless society. That's how they'll break us down, which they're doing. So they'll know if you bought something down in Lahinch or Ballybunion, what you bought, where you bought it, what time you bought it, how much it cost you. It's everything, right? Just know the truth, do a bit of research on this stuff, right? And back to it, built in 1818, 205 years ago. And now look at us. We can't move without being tracked. So make sure you turn off the tracking device on your phone as well. So here comes the majestic rain. So keep that in mind. I'll throw a few bits into the video here for you, by the way, to the fishing as well, I suppose. But keep all that in mind, lads. So sub up to the channel if you want to know the truth. Hit the bell for notifications and pow-pow! And they'll make sure that you can't get in to tear down the infrastructure, because they'll be controlling it. They'll have robots outside protecting it, and any fighter jets or anything you try to send over it, well, they're supercomputers. They'll jam your signal and turn it around on you and send it back to you. Kind of like a man with the drone. So, I mean, they could just nuke us out of existence if they wanted to, but they probably most likely won't, because they kind of have their own conscience going, and they also need somewhere to live, and it looks like they'll have to live here, where we are, so they'll want us gone, and they'll have to take over Earth.
Nippy,
The rhubarb fresh bits are sticking up their majestic heads, but they won't have time. They won't have time. Just a couple of days out another majestic type, but that's called a rock type now, the majestic teeth. Get up or that. Up or that, that's up or that. How can you do fishing video without a cup of tea on the go? Everything people are born. This cannot be done. A man that goes out fishing and don't light the fire and make himself a nice majestic cup of smoky tea, he'd know what he's missing out on. Well, that's the water's majestic up here in the Newport River. We're out to get a bit of fish in. Didn't see anything now, like, but the water was good. A little bit of bog in it, but prime level. That's what I can make. Oh, she got him. She's after showing up there. He got this yesterday. All the way else. No. Last thing I went now was the watch jumping in the pattern. Yeah, I'm fishing North Glass, single hook. 13 grams after. Lads, look, there's the steps. I'm using them there everywhere we go, and they are coming in right on me. Happy days, huh? All that hard work looking like it's paying off. So I was in a lovely bit of fish there. Oh, get off there now. Oh, it's time. Oh, it's time. But look, there's one way to release him. The little whip. I bet you're only mad about that crack now. Here be. That's it, that's how it goes. And you have the whip. She's liable to go in and she hooks him off, you see. That's her job, to hook him off. If there's anything in there now, she'll run him. That's what she does. You run him. You have every fish in the river, run him, Whoopie. So I just missed the fish up there. He hit the bait, bang, and rolled. So he won't be looking at the bait again for a while. Plan with the fishing now the whole way down. Fish it all, be able to lower fish too. You can go off up long, fish it all down. It's majestic now, people. Alright lads, heading for home.
Stay inside.
No, enough of that. Come over here and I'll show you this here. Someone obviously done a little bit of witchcraft there on the wall, you see it? Now, see, what happens there is, during the lockdown a lot of people got into that, they call it witchery or something. By the way, keeping it simple, at the end of the day, it's witchcraft, no matter how you fucking dice it, alright? And that's why you see a lot of people have little red bits of wool around their wrist. They're claiming to be witches. And nothing good. All witchcraft is connected to the dark side, to the satanic realm. There's no such thing as happy witchcraft. None. Because all witchcraft comes from the dark. So that's what you're dealing with when you're dealing with that there, look. Because a lot of people get caught up in that thing, and then when they try to get out of it, well, welcome to the fucking hell. That's what happens, though. So, anyway, better clap my hands to get artificial intelligence to lock up shop. Yeah, everything is locked down, so I see. Yeah, that's the way you'll be living by the time artificial intelligence is finished of us. Like that. There's a rats. Billy cans and bean cans or whatever, lads, but not a majestic cup of tea. If you're enjoying the video, keep watching, lads. Just said I'd break in there to show you a majestic cup of tea I've on the go. Grand flood in the river there, lads. Lumps of wood coming down now. Grand flooding it. We're over there on Newport River there, the water's too heavy. Getting too heavy here now as well, but not like an old cup of majestic cup of tea by the river, lads. Bean cans and Billy cans and bean cans. And look, the other yolks I get for lighting the fire. I showed them to you before. I get them up there and light them. Great yolks. They're covering the wax. You light one. Boom. Perfect. Yeah, your tea, water there and thing, sorted out tubes. Well, I got one in fire starters. In that there now. All going well. And if I'm not mistaken, just the makings of a cup of tea there. You have your fire starter and your little billy can. Welcome to Anacorrie, and there's a fine flood coming down there. There's a grand flood in the Newport River. Well, no flood in the Mulcair River, the Tourmaline flood. But hopefully it'll keep rising now. You know, you see it coming up about another 2 foot. Up there's where you want it, boy. Up here where we're walking, isn't it?
Up this guy can
Have we then?
Yeah.
I mean, it's rising still, both rivers are rising. They're still rising fast enough. I mean, a lot of rain today, a lot of rain. So there's still about 4 or 5 hours of rain to come down this. So I reckon this will come up another foot. Might even come up 2. Hopefully it comes up 2. We'll keep an eye there online anyway. You can check online on the water level, you know, and get an idea. So